Hi, we're Amy Fraze and Kaylee Gam, clinical dietitians at Blessing Hospital, and we are here to help you find great ways to kick off your Super Bowl party.
We're going to take classic Super Bowl recipes and put a healthy spin on them. Our first recipe is spicy chicken wings.
Like Kaylee said, our first recipe is the sweet and spicy chicken wings. To start off, we need to make the sauce for the wings. We take 2 tablespoons of ketchup, a half a teaspoon of cayenne, a tablespoon of crushed red pepper, a tablespoon of ground cumin, and then the 2 tablespoons of honey. Okay, then you take that and mix it all up and pour it over the wings that are in a roasting pan. Once that's all mixed together and it's been sitting for about 5 minutes, you put it in the oven at 350 and roast for 30 minutes. Once they come out, they look like this. And then you take the remainder of the sauce and drizzle it over the top, and then they're ready to serve.
Our next recipe is going to be ground turkey meatballs. The ground turkey is a great alternative to ground beef because it has a lot less saturated fat and same amount of protein. All right, to start off the recipe, use 1 pound of ground turkey, 1 egg white. Egg white is better than adding the egg yolk because it has a lot of fat and cholesterol. 1 tablespoon of parsley, 2 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, and a 1/4 cup of breadcrumbs. Mix that all together with your hands. Then I used a mini muffin cup. You can use anything. You can use a roasting pan, a baking sheet. Spray it down, form the meatballs into balls, and bake at 350 for 30 minutes. So when you're done, they'll come out looking like this. And you can add your favorite barbecue sauce to them. Keep them plain. I'm going to use the sauce that Amy made earlier and just drizzle it over. Serve it with toothpicks. Use it on pasta, mashed potatoes, anything. It'll be a good snack. Our next recipe is 7-layer dip.
So whenever I go to a Super Bowl party, I always bring the 7-layer dip, and this is the one I make. It starts with 1 can of fat-free refried beans on the very bottom. It kind of works a little better if you let them set up a little bit, so put them in the pan the night before, and maybe you can spread everything else on top the day of. And then a half cup of sour cream, more like a cup, sorry, cup of sour cream. Spread that out. This is a lot better than other 7-layer dips because ours has fat-free sour cream, fat-free refried beans. Other ones call for salsa, which means they'll have a lot more sodium. Ours is the 2% cheese, so it's not the full fat cheese. And then we also have regular jalapenos, not pickled jalapenos. Okay, so there's that. And then, but to add more fiber, we'll put a whole can of black beans on top of that. Okay, and then sprinkle, I'd say a good 2 cups of lettuce over the top of that one. And next, because we're not doing salsa, I did tomatoes mixed with a little cilantro to add some flavor. I'm going to stir those up real quick. And this is about 3 Roma tomatoes. And then our recipe has a good fat in it compared to saturated fat that other ones would have. So we added avocado. And then to top it all off, we'll do about a half cup of the low-fat cheese, some green onions, and some jalapenos. When we were out at the grocery store, I was comparing the regular black beans to the no salt added black beans, and the regular beans have 400 milligrams of sodium when the no added salt have only 10 milligrams. So you can save a lot of sodium just by choosing the no salt added beans. Okay. There's our low-fat, high-fiber version of the 7-layer dip.
Our final recipe is a quick and easy sweet snack mix. It's a good alternative to the salty mix with less sodium, which can decrease blood pressure and prevent cardiovascular disease. So the first thing I did was I melted two chunks of baking chocolate in the microwave, 30 seconds each time, stir between, make sure the chocolate doesn't burn. Then I took 1 cup of whole grain Chex, 1 cup of pretzels broken in half, and then a 1/3 cup of almonds. You're just going to spread these all together on a baking sheet lined with wax paper. Pour the chocolate over, mix it up, let it sit for 30 minutes. You get a sweet, delicious snack mix. So today we've created 4 healthy spins on traditional Super Bowl recipes. With these dishes, we have saved 900 calories, 50 grams of fat, 1,400 milligrams of sodium, and 15 grams of saturated fat.
Even though we saved all those milligrams and grams and calories, we didn't sacrifice any taste with these. This will help you have a great starting lineup to your party. And before we go, we did a nutrition analysis of chips at the store. And they're all pretty close, but what are they called? The artisan collection have a little bit less sodium. They have more natural ingredients like black beans and garlic. So those might be a better choice. But we like the hint of lime, and they're pretty close.
You go ahead. Enjoy your Super Bowl.